Well, that's some cool lighting, isn't it? I forgot to turn the lights on. It's kind of nice. It looks patriotic. I see red, white, and blue. Happy 4th of July, and welcome if you're one of my Zoom friends, and welcome if you happen to be joining on the YouTube live stream. By the way, if you're a Zoom friend, the fact that this is being live streamed, your names and images are completely anonymous. It's just a way to invite more friends, ultimately, to meditate and to grow the tribe over time. So we're taking advantage of all the means so that everyone has the chance who's interested to join a meditation tribe. If you are checking this out on YouTube, you're part of my YouTube streaming channel. This is simply 10 minutes of guided meditation and then 20 minutes of silence, followed by a 6-minute Dharma talk. And all you got to do is close your eyes, relax, listen for a few minutes. Nice deep breath together. In this meditation tribe, we employ rituals, principles, practices that we use every morning that help to cultivate the frame of mind of meditation. Meditation simply means to pay attention. With our eyes closed, our attention turns inward. There are little physical practices that we could do. We could relax our shoulders, swallow once, circle our jaw around. Let the expression on our face soften and release. Meditation is curiously effortless, unlike everything else in our life, it seems. It involves effort and trying, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's the human way. But in meditation, we are in fact seeking to rise above the human way. If you have ears, you can hear what I'm saying. Now, I'm a bit of a meditation teacher rogue because I do drink coffee when I warm up, so take no mind of that. It's like the wizard in The Wizard of Oz saying, "Don't pay attention to that guy behind the curtain." Toto busted him pretty good. Another nice deep breath together. Relax, easy does it. Isn't that an amazing phrase? Easy does it. We're letting the turbulence, the momentum of our mind slow down so that we become receptive, able to hear the still small voice. Now, inevitably, we've noticed as we close our eyes and simply intend to meditate, we begin to go through these layers of our body. The first layer we run into is our physical layer, sort of like nested Russian dolls. So we can move through whatever feelings, whatever sensations our body is sending. We don't have to respond overtly to them. We can simply notice it and allow it, not resist it. We can sink into our chair. We can feel supported. The next layer of our body is our breathing body. We can go our whole life without having one conscious breath. We might be better served if we did occasionally consciously breathe. It gives us access, a portal inward to our inner world. Socrates said, the unexamined life is not worth living. And that's a rather wise thing to say 2,500 years ago. In other words, without going inside and discovering and finding our innermost self, there's a vast realm of reality that is simply dormant, undiscovered within us. The breath is a beautiful way in. So we might just watch a few breaths, feel a few breaths at the tip of our nose. By the way, if you are watching via a YouTube live stream, this meditation tribe, the intention is to grow it, make it available to more and more around the world. So if you're enjoying this, please hit the like and subscribe. Please forgive the unabashed, unashamed promotion, but it's for a good cause. Good. Now, the next doorway inward is a wonderful one. It's chanting. We chant Om, which humans have done for thousands of years. The vibrational access in is well worth trying. By the way, you're muted, so if you do chant Om, it's for the soul participation of your own soul. Nice deep inhale. And feel that, even if you just listened, feel the effect of that. We're far more vibrational creatures than we are material ones. As Sting says, we are spiritual beings in the material world. Meditation gives us access to that deep inner world. What's the benefit of that? We are informed by wisdom, truth, peace, knowledge. And as we near the conclusion of our 10 minutes of guided meditation that we'll do every single morning from now on, we give ourselves a minute to feel whatever we're feeling. This is the next layer inward to our inner world. Yogis have a name for it. They call it pranamaya kosha. It's where breath meets body, and it leads to our emotional nature. So for 1 minute, if you're brave and courageous, diligent and persistent, with your eyes closed, simply allow yourself to feel whatever you're feeling right now. Very good. So it's this access and allowance of feelings that gives us this ability to go deeper within. Having done that, we'll chant Om one more time, and then we'll do 20 minutes of silence. Inhale. Okay, in 20 minutes, we'll return. If you're one of the YouTube live streamers, hang on and we'll come back for a Dharma talk at 7:30. By the way, we always like to do a prayer, affirmation, invocation, intention, depending on your spiritual angle, as it will. God, love, source, being, infinite higher organizing principle. Bless our meditation tribe. May it grow and thrive and prosper, and may we all receive the daily wisdom, love, light, and truth that enable us to blossom in the world. Om, amen, peace. That's the ding that signals 20 minutes of silence. I'll see you then. Welcome back. Hasten back slowly. Enjoy the afterglow. At the end of meditation, there's often this beautiful blending between soul and spirit. Oops. Welcome back. Uh-oh. Hasten back slowly. Uh-oh. Somebody's screwing up big time. Enjoy the afterglow. I love making mistakes. Anyway, one of the reasons I love meditating, welcome if you're a Zoom friend, and welcome if you're watching this live stream. There's a couple of bugs left in the system, obviously. Anyway, this meditation tribe started a little over 3 years ago at the start of the pandemic. There seemed to be an urgent need for humans to gather together and share some camaraderie and spirit, some hope and love and trust and wisdom in those dark early days of the pandemic. We didn't know what was going to happen. And here we are over 3 years later, and a meditation tribe has grown via Zoom. And now there's an express intention of expanding the meditation to a broader, wider audience, because those of us who do meditate and have meditated for months and years now, we know the benefit. When I first started this meditation tribe a little over 3 years ago during the pandemic, I decided to do a little Dharma talk at the end. A Dharma talk is simply a couple of minutes chatting about wisdom, truth, scriptural knowledge, basic common sense principles that have informed humans for as long as there have been humans. And during that talk, it started with the basic premise of, why would you waste your time meditating? What are the benefits of meditation? And it's an extraordinarily important question, especially if you just happen to be tuning in. It's like, why are these people just sitting there? And I think you know why. If you're watching and still watching, there's something that we're all seeking. There's a larger picture, a larger answer that we simply must find if we're to be satisfied in this adventure of life. We may not be looking for the meaning of life, but we're actually looking for the actual experience of being alive. And we can feel when we are alive, and we can also certainly feel when we're just living a shell of that life, something less than that. And that's usually when suffering or struggle is upon us, and there's a deep inner knowledge inside of us that there's something better, that we're not seeing the full picture, that we're not getting all of the insight, the wisdom, the knowledge, the capacity that we have within us. And that builds within us a desire. And meditation is the actual process of fulfilling that desire, but in the most unusual way. Most of our desires in the world seem to be fulfilled as a result of moving out into the world, trying, struggling, efforting, competing, doing the best we can. And that's a wonderful thing, or it can be a wonderful thing under the right circumstances. But meditation operates under this presupposition, this axiomatic claim that truth is actually inside of us. Now, a skeptic might object to this and say, there's no truth inside of us. What's inside of us are cells and molecules, atoms and goo, and there's no inherent truth. And to them, I say, well, enjoy that adventure of living. But for thousands and thousands of years, humans have felt, most humans actually have felt an intuitive sense that within them is the seed and the spark of greatness, truth, if you will, that there is truth. The outer world seems to be a competing struggle of various forms of truth, and we're not going there. We're looking to rise to a higher plane of existence. We have a degree of faith that it's there, but the only way to truly find it is to lean into it, to meditate, to quiet the movement of our own mind. One of the suppositions, the principles of meditation is that the busyness of our own mind, its own activity, actually obstructs or acts as a firewall to truth. So those of you, if you've been meditating for a while, or if you're just brand new and starting this as part of this meditation tribe, understand and begin to cultivate the knowing that as our minds slow down, we are actually infused with truth. What is truth? Wisdom, light, love, insight, knowledge, understanding that enables us to rise up in the world and achieve our destiny, to be the best citizens of the planet, to cooperate, to know ourselves at depth. So when Socrates says the unexamined life is not worth living, it rings as true today as it does 2,500 years ago. And the only way to truly know ourselves is to go within. There's only so much to be found in the outside world. There are only so many cars that we can acquire, houses, boats, planes, degrees, so many piles of money that we can build up, that after a while, the only true satisfaction comes from this inner connection, and it most fully, freely comes to those who meditate. Come see us tomorrow. If you're watching on YouTube, please like, subscribe, and share. And to my Zoom friends, happy 4th of July as we declare spiritual independence.